Spirits back on their bullshit again. Hey everyone, it's Cryptid Cat, and today, as you can tell by the title, we are going through Wave 2 and 3 of Spirits 2025 Animatronic lineup this year, and I'm not looking forward to this. I've been seeing stuff posted on their Instagram, I've seen stuff on their YouTube, and I'm not optimistic, but I got everything situated already, so we're just gonna get straight into this. I don't need another nearly hour-long video on this channel. As you can see, we're already on the website. I got everything pulled up, so we're just going to jump straight into it. We're going to start with Monkey Business. Looks like it is a 6'6" animatronic. So pretty tall, and then that's $330, which seems like a lot. Let's look into the visual aspects. It's your typical clown. He's monochromatic, which is pretty cool. So I'll give it that, but it's another fucking spirit clown. And it's... Who makes this? Is this SBI? Is this SBI? It's probably SBI. Hey, yeah, so I ended up deciding to double check this claim after I had filmed. And I'm editing right now, and yeah, not SBI, but Crazy Create. Let's watch the demo.
No more clowning around. It's time for monkey business.
He's not bad, and I enjoy the fact that it's a more unique concept. I think it's pretty cool with the monkey jump scare, but again, it's another fucking clown. We don't need more, despite the fact that it is different, I guess. And $330, absolutely not. No. No. Just no. We don't need more fucking clowns. And I'll say this right now, is this, out of 6 animatronics so far, one addition, Monkey Business, is not on theme. So let's see if any of the rest are. We're gonna go with Twisted Grandma, 5'8", $230. So she's above average female height, so she's pretty tall. Visually, she looks pretty good. Again, like Monkey Business, there's really no complaints visually. She is giving old spirit vibes. She is giving very much like 2013, so I'll give it that. But let's watch the video.
Do you hear that sound? That's the grinding of my bones coming to tuck you in while you're sleeping. Sweet scream!
Alright, so her jump scare isn't bad, her voice lines are fine, but again, where does this fit with the Station Z theme? Where does this fit in? This isn't giving Underground Subway, this isn't giving Zombie or anything. Why is this here this year? If this was just like a standalone release, like if Halloween Costumes or Home Depot or something released this, no complaints at all. Zero complaints. She's a fine animatronic. The price is not the worst. We've seen worse prices with Halloween costumes. But again, why? We're gonna keep going, and then I'm gonna give my final thoughts again with all this theming bullshit, because as you can tell, I have a lot to say and I have a lot of feelings. Sinister Straw Man. I have thoughts on this one. I have posted on my Instagram about this, and you can probably find my comment in Spirit's Instagram comment section right here. Again, it's another fucking Mr. Dark reskin. Because we needed another, apparently. Apparently towering to Tallulah last year wasn't enough. So we have another 9'5", 330. It just doesn't make sense. Like, why do we need a towering jump scare scarecrow? It doesn't make sense. Theming bullshit aside, I'm gonna put the theming stuff aside for a second, because I'm just gonna mention that all at the end, but just why? This just doesn't make sense as a whole as an animatronic. Not even a theming thing, it just doesn't make sense. Let's watch it though.
You're trespassing on hallowed ground. Not everyone who does gets to live to tell about it.
Visually, he's fine. His voice lines are good, but again, it just doesn't make sense. Why do we need a towering scarecrow prop? Typically, scarecrows are either like the sitting jump scare, the standing jump scare, or they're on like a stake or something. This doesn't make sense. Like, why? We had Max Straw last year, and although Max Straw wasn't really a jump scare prop, he was a pretty decent prop. And he made sense. This doesn't make sense. You can make a good jump scare scarecrow prop without having it be this weird towering mechanism we've seen a million times. And then Backbend Bonnie, she's 5 foot, 180. I think that's pretty high. 180 is ridiculous. 130 max I could see. Like 150 would be pushing it. 180 is insane. Visually, I like her. Again, she's giving very much old spirit vibes. Very much like 2013, that era. She's cool. I like her, but let's watch. See, I think her animation's just okay. If I wanted to fully give my opinion, I'd have to see how someone would put her in a haunt, because I feel like it's just kind of plain. It's not really that scary. Again, that probably could just be me. I would have to see someone actually like set this up in a haunt to fully get my opinion on that. And then these two just released a couple days ago, and I have some thoughts on this first one. And that is the 5'4" Trick or Treat Pete animatronic for fucking $240. Which, this guy is taller than Backbend Bonnie. She's 5 foot, she's the same height as me. This fucker's taller than me. And I don't like that. I wonder if they're counting the hat height. Is this like with the height of the hat? Does someone know? Is someone buying this and can tell me? Because I'm really curious if this is including the height, because I thought this would be like shorter than me. I thought this would be giving like Mutant Sewer Rat. Because how the fuck is this taller than Mutant Sewer Rat? Spirit! Why? Logic out the window. Out the window. Again, it's a fucking clown. We've seen this. Let's watch the demo and see what he does, because I really don't know what he does. Overall, I kind of get what they were going for, but I think this is also pretty stupid. I feel like this mechanism could easily break or get clogged. I 100% see that happening. It just why? Why? 7 foot Crypt Countess. I want to get into her because I think she's really cool, and I think she's the best from the lineup that we've seen so far. Visually, stunning. Stunning. She's $300, and for a 7-footer, I don't say that's too bad considering Slim is around that height, and no, Slim is $400, so he would be $100 more. So I think this is reasonable. Let's watch her demo. Let's watch her demo, and we'll give more thoughts. Okay, this is so bad, but her eyes remind me of the Count Orlok Nosferatu animatronic from, shit, was it Lowe's or Home Depot? I think it was Home Depot. I'll put a picture right here. And I'm gonna do a side-by-side comparison really quick, but they have the exact same eyes. I just realized that, so that's kind of throwing me off. But that's not at the fault of Spirit. Wait. Hold on. They might actually have the same face mold. Holy shit, they might. Yeah, so I already did the comparison. I am not doing it again, so I am cutting this shit out. All of that aside, stunning. Her animation, her voice lines, her overall appearance. Best animatronic we've got so far, in my opinion. I think she's 100% worth this price. If I had the space and I had the disposable income, I would buy her, because I think she is really cool. But that aside, I think this is it for the lineup. Okay, that is it for the Wave 2 and 3 lineup so far. So we are going to cut this right here, and then I am going to jump into my final thoughts. Final thoughts for Wave 2 and 3 are not great. A lot of the prices are really high, like we've seen with Halloween costumes. Whether or not that's even a tariff thing anymore is up for debate, and has been up for debate for a while. It's either corporate greed or tariffs, and most people are leaning towards corporate greed at this point. Overall, my biggest issue is just theming. Spirit advertised this theme a few months ago, and everyone thought this year would be peak. With the teaser trailer and everything, what they were like hinting at, everyone was excited, and everyone was convinced this would be Spirit's best year so far. And debatably, at this point, it's one of their worst or their worst. That is my opinion. I know it's controversial. A lot of people are still continuing to glaze Spirit, which, as much as I would love Spirit to sponsor me in the future one day, I am not going to jeopardize my own integrity. I want to provide my honest opinions and thoughts, and if that means that I won't ever get sponsored by Spirit, so fucking be it. I'm here to be honest. I'm not going to glaze. It's all bullshit. But again, I don't know what Spirit was going for. I don't know if tariffs are what fucked them over. If it was, what I would have done and would have been the smart business move for Spirit is to make a public statement saying because of the tariffs stuff, a bunch of things were delayed. Because I feel like that's the issue. Because if you notice, a lot of this shit that we're getting should have been with the Carnival theme last year and doesn't make sense for this year. And with tariffs, I have a feeling like a lot of stuff that was meant for this year, we're going to see next year, and then it's going to be infinitely fucked up forever. But what I think Spirit should have done is they should have made a statement and been like, hey, because of tariffs, we are behind. We're behind, and so therefore this year we won't be doing a theme. We have these animatronics. We will still be releasing new stuff, but there will be no set theme this year. And the ISC, they could just fucking figure out or just throw something basic. Or they could have just changed the theme this year. I don't know, the subway theme, it doesn't make sense. They could have done Haunted something. Carnival, I would have been pissed if they did. Again, they need to stop with the Carnival and the clown shit. Again, as someone who likes like all like the clown stuff, they need to stop. They need to stop. It is too much. It is repetitive, it is boring, and it's unoriginal, and it pisses me off to no end. But what they should have done is I think they could have done like a creepy outdoor like they could have just done classic haunted house. Classic haunted house theme, and I think the animatronics would have fit perfectly for that. All of them would have fit perfectly with that theme. They should have just done that. Either no theme, or they should have just, you know what? We're going to still do an ISC, but it's just going to be a basic haunted house, and we're just going to reuse shit from our other previous ISCs. They could have done that, but no, they're like, you know what? We're going to do the subway theme, and we're going to only have 2 animatronics out of the whole entire lineup be on theme. And those 2 animatronics are Mutant Sewer Rat, who sucks, and Electrified Corpse, which Electrified Corpse is pretty solid. No shade to Electrified Corpse, but oh my fucking god, Spirit. I'm nervous to see what the hell Wave 4 is gonna be. I'm not optimistic. I know it's gonna be more hot garbage. I'm really curious to when we're gonna finally see Young He officially announced. I know it's gonna be insane online, and if I see people blazing that animatronic, I'm gonna lose my shit. I'm just so done with Spirit this year. I don't know what they're going for, but because of this, we are going to see the genuine downfall of Spirit. And because already in my state, we're not getting a bunch of Spirit stores. We used to have them everywhere, and we've had stores who have been in the same location for like 5 years, and now they're not opening. All these locations are changing. There's barely any. There's only less than a handful on my side of the state. I'm upset. I am genuinely, like, really upset about it, and it is kind of fucking stupid, but I like this hobby, and I'm annoyed and irritated to see Spirit fall like this. It's all easily preventable. They are putting this on themselves. I don't know what the hell they're thinking, especially with the rise of Home Depot and the rise of Halloween costumes. I don't know what Spirit's going for, because they're literally begging for their own demise at this point. What happened to Party City, what happened to Halloween City, and what's happened to other stores is going to eventually happen to Spirit. And personally, I see Spirit having mass closures before 2030. If they keep this up. It's never too late for them to fix shit, but I don't think they will. And that's pretty much it. Those are my thoughts. I know this is a pretty aggressive video, but again, I'm honest. I don't glaze. I'm not gonna glaze what I think is absolute dog shit. But yeah, those are my thoughts. I'm probably gonna upload another video this week. I think Home Depot's releasing their lineup, so I'll be making a video for that. And then I know I want to make a Monster High collector doll video as well for all the horror icons like they've made into dolls. So I'm going to be making that as well. But anyways, I'll see you guys all in the next video. Hopefully on a more positive note than this one. Bye.